Hello everybody, this is Uncle Jack today with a eFootball 2024 video. I decided to make this video because, well, the 2024 version of the eSoccer franchise is an amazing game. I didn't play the former ones like the 2023 and stuff, but this game has return a little bit to the winning 11 days, so I think it's worth playing. I have been enjoying this game for like 2 months now, and it's just amazing. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about tips for how to start building your dream team, your original team, which is the team you're gonna end up using for most online matches and special events and stuff. At least the best the best events and shit. So we're gonna be also talking about how to build your team without using real money. Because the problem is when you face teams made out of characters paid with cash, the thing becomes quite difficult. Which is not wrong. I mean, the game is for free, so if you have the cash and you want to have an amazing legend team, a legendary team, well, yeah, you're gonna do it. But we poor bastards, we need to find a way to face those teams. So the way you do that is to build a team with certain status around 2,800 points, and you need to have lots of experience items. So let's go to the beginning. You're gonna have three types of cash. On top of the screen you have 795, which is the eFootball coins, and those are a little bit difficult to get. Not difficult, but it's time consuming. And then you have your standard money, which is those 300,000 and stuff. And then you have, this is not money, this is tickets you get for free as giveaway by Konami when you do certain things, or during special holidays, or even when they restart something like a season. It's not a season, it's something, I don't know, I don't know exactly, but they do it every month, or maybe every 2 months. They restart something, they start giving different offers and new legendary players, and they give away shit. So the first thing I'm gonna show you, when you go to special players, you can use your tickets in places like this, like nominating contract, nominating contract, nominating contract. I got well, I can't remember if I got maybe one of these. Oh yeah, I got Kulusevski and Gordon. The other dudes, I don't like them, so or I don't need them. And these are like the best, the golden boys. They switch this offered from time to time, and you should get like at least one player from this offered. Then you have the J League and the VV, well, like Mexican League. These are like some of these are good players, but I don't like them. I don't care about these dudes, so I kinda use cheaper tickets, like 4-star tickets, and I get the players and I sell them. I sell them for cash. You see, like all 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars. I wasted like maybe one 5-star, not in this one, but I wasted that ticket. So I get these guys for free and I sell them. and you get like experience and free contract days. That's kind of cool. All right, so that's the first thing. I think the key to building a great team in something like a short time is using your eFootball coins. In this place, you have to go to missions, and you have to get the match pass. You start with the match pass regular, and you see every game you play, you get one of these prizes. Like you start with nothing, and value and premium give you a free player. It's a 5-star player. This guy is like Mudrik, and this one is Diakitier. I think I didn't like them, so I sold them. Haha. I didn't need these guys. And when you start the regular, you also get this Monreal. I just sold this motherfucker. But every time you play, you get experience. This experience then you can use to build your player's level. So the thing is, let's say you're around you played 25 matches, and once you get enough eFootball coins, you're gonna be able to buy the value or the premium. I recommend to wait, hold it until you have the premium one, and it's around 1,000 coins, which is quite a lot. But with a few giveaways and shit, you're gonna be there. If you enjoy the game the way I enjoy the game, you're gonna have those 1,000 coins in, I don't know, in a short period of time. But it's not that bad, because while you're playing and getting the coins, you're gonna reach easily the end of the pass, which is 100 games. 100 games, you get the last prizes, which are only available during premium. And the thing is, once you paid for this, you get all the prizes from 100 to 1 from all the premium tiers. And you also get these coins, right? Like maybe 200 coins. So you're gonna be, value is like 500. So you're gonna be like 300, maybe 200 coins away from getting also value, which gonna give you another 100 levels of experience and some coins. So then you keep playing the game just because you enjoy the game, and you're gonna be like me. Right now I have the 3 tiers, and I have 795 coins, which means with a little effort I'm gonna be around the 1,000 coins I need for the next match pass, which is going to be after 6th of December. So next Wednesday we're gonna be able to start a new season or something like that. All right, so I recommend you to save those coins. Don't use them for shitty players or trying to get legendary players, which you probably are not gonna get them, and you depend on RNG, and yeah, that super sucks. And by gambling, trying to get a legendary player, which is not gonna save your team from being shit, you lose all these tiers of experience, which are not going to come back, because once we jump to the next season, well, all this match pass is gone, and you start with the new match pass. But that means you lose, like, I don't know, like hundreds of thousands of experience. All right, so that's the first thing. Now we're gonna try to build a team. Not me. This was much easier when you started the game, when the game was released, because they gave away like a bunch of million credits, which sounds like a lot, and it is. So what you're gonna do is, go into contract. You have to start playing the game. You have to get a bunch of money and resources. But once you are there, have to go to standard player list, and I guess I recommend to start building your team from attack to defense. You're supposed to build from defense to attack, but I think defender's level and defender's job is not that complicated if you are smart while playing. If you're gonna play very difficult games, well, you're gonna need very strong defenders. But to begin with, defenders who can pass and just don't risk, I don't know, heroic plays. They're gonna be fine, not being that good. So the thing here is, everybody. Oh, I have this. If you filter this, you press triangle. I generally filter when I have to choose a player. I filter the players with position. So I went here. I was looking for midfielders. All right. So you start trying to buy the best dudes in the game. Well, it's gonna be very difficult. I have De Bruyne and I have Haaland, but I bought them when they gave me those millions, and I just wasted them because, well, these two were really, really good, very good for what I needed. But you shouldn't start building your team with stupid numbers like this, because you're gonna waste the money and it's gonna be harder to have a competitive team since the beginning. So, for example, if you're gonna try to get a mega good forward, well, you could use Harry Kane. It's like 200,000, and a very capable forward who is also super cheap is Darwin Núñez, Liverpool player. I don't even know where that guy is. I don't know. I have to like search a lot for that guy. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, remember the name, Darwin Núñez. Maybe if I put forward here, I don't know, like forwards. Right forward, maybe. I think it's a right forward. Well, it doesn't matter. Just try that. Okay. So, you have to search for like cheaper options. But I'm gonna talk about now the numbers you should search for in a player. For example, you get Haaland, right? He has stamina, which is the last number. He has stamina 70. Stamina 70, in my opinion, is too low. So this guy is a monster, and you should have it anyways. It's kind of cheap because everyone has Haaland and Bellingham, Mbappe, and all that shit. But okay, those are players that at least you should have one of them. But I think players should have stamina, physical contact, kicking power in a forward, and speed and acceleration. It's in a center forward. For me, it's not that important, but you should have speed and acceleration on the wing guys, like the guys who go to the sides and forward. So, for example, I enjoy having Mbappe is one of this guy is a real monster, like 74, 86, 85, but physical contact is not that good. You don't have to have that much physical contact when you go to the side, so yeah, I mean, Mbappe is really good. But you have options. For example, this guy is 200,000 and he has the stamina. He doesn't have the physical contact, but he has the stamina, and he has the finishing. All right, so the thing is, you have to also check the level on the players, because depending on the numbers, if one player is similar to another player, but it has more level options, you're gonna get more points after every level to raise the stats of the player. For example, Haaland is 25, it's not that much. Rodri is 23, it's even worse. Courtois is 19, this is a disaster. As a general rule, I mean, if it's a really good player, 25, I can live with that. But you kind of need between 28 and 33. So, for example, no, 23. But I have, for example, I have Kimmich because he's really good. Kane is just 22. It's just shit, but it's super, super good. But there are, okay, for example, Bellingham. Bellingham is 32. He's also very expensive. But this guy has stamina 82. That's just crazy. Physical contact 75 and aggression 76. The guy is just a monster. That's why everybody buys Bellingham. Okay, so that's what you should do. Try to get searching for those numbers, some cheap players. All right, so you buy the players. You go to my team. In my team, you're gonna have all the players you bought. I have all these blue striped cards are like normal players that I bought in the standard players list. Even this one. But some of them, like the Akite, are special players from giveaways and shit. Some of them, I keep them. Oh, wait. I have to show you something. When you get players, for example, sometimes they give away players like this. These players are good, but you cannot level them. So check this out. It's a really good, I mean, it's a monster, right? 94, 92 speed acceleration, 94 dribbling, but the guy doesn't have the stats I need, the stats I use. So this is super good for real soccer, super good for, I don't know, players who love, like, realistic stats. But I can't use a guy with physical contact 61 and with stamina 73. This guy is gonna get tired during the last part of the first half, and then what? You have to switch him, and you lose a replace. What's the word? Substitution. You lose a substitution, and you lose your monster player. Now you don't have nor the monster nor the substitution. I prefer to have defenders on wait for substitutions, because defenders tend to get tired. Defenders and midfielders tend to get tired easier. So truth is, I sell these guys. All these special no level characters, I sell them. They give a lot of experience, so yeah, you should be aware of that. But another thing which is very interesting is that the players that you, as a general rule, get by paying, because they are RNG, but with a lot of money, you just roll a lot of times and you get them, you end up getting them. These monsters, I'm gonna show you the Bellingham situation. It's beautiful. He's a 99 level player when you train him. This guy is level 35. So you get 2 points for every level, and okay, I'm gonna show you in a minute. But so he has 70 points 70 points to raise the stats. Now, uh, this guy has bigger numbers just to start with, and he has 70 points. So that's a legendary player. But check this out. So legendary players are just fantastic stuff. If you can get, I don't know, any of them without pain, just, I don't know, thank God it's not my case. Just need to use normal players. But check this out. Remember, level 35. So I go to my team. I search for Bellingham. I have, either way, I have a special edition when it comes to Bellingham, for example. But check that out. He has level 26. He has worse stats, and he's level 26. So I have less points and less stats. That's just evil. Anyways, after you build the guy, you end up having something very strong. You see? Check my numbers. Like stamina 93, that's too much. Stamina 85, 88 is perfect. Those players who reach stamina 90, well, they are just fantastic. I have a few of them. Kicking power 86, it's like the thing I need. 85, 86, I really want that on my forward players. Speed and acceleration is normal, but aggression is 81 and finishing is 80. For a midfielder, well, that's a monster. That's the very definition of a monster player. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you my team, and you should start scrolling players, learning stats, and choosing what's good for you. But I'm gonna show you like a bunch of players, like I have 45, 46 players that can more or less build a team. With these players and my stats, you more or less can play the league. I'm gonna show you this for a second. There is the league, the Dream Team League. I think there is a league for classic teams, but I'm 3 points away from reaching the third league. I never reached the third league. I'm now on the fourth, but from 10 to 4th, I was able to play and enjoy the game with just a team built with standard players, and I'm not a professional player. I'm just a casual player. So this is really, really good, really good. I mean, the online programming of the game, the netcode or whatever, is actually really good, in my opinion. I mean, for sure there are some people cheating or doing weird shit, but I don't feel it that often, and I don't really care, because either way, when I lose for like 1-2 goals, but I'm kind of playing, I'm also enjoying. And you can always give away your match. If you are like 4 or 5 games away, you can give away your match without stealing points from your opponent. The game just concedes the match, gives away prizes, cash, points, whatever. So it's not like disrespectful, and you don't waste your time. If you feel like someone is cheating or the guy is just too good, you just, thank you, dude, you are too much for me. There you go, you have the game, you have all, stuff. Just I don't wanna put myself through this bullshit. So that's kind of cool. All right, so first, team. You should get yourself a manager. I just took Mancini because I like the guy being Italian, and I like the name. It was an interesting player back in the day. I have where is this stuff? Out of match on roles. No. Tactics. Change manager. Here you have your managers. I have a bunch of them because they were cheap. I stay with Mancini. You have Arteta, for example, from Arsenal, Croatia, Deschamps. Those are all interesting. Our good friend Scaloni. I'm from Argentina, so I really like this guy. But it's too cheap to have Scaloni. It's like, haha, Scaloni, World Cup. No, Mancini is fine. And then the only things I change, because I'm not trying to like get too much into the game. I just like to very arcade like play style. So formation change. That's the only thing I care for. Manager and formation change. And my formation is arcade formation. People kind of hate this formation. They say it's like unreal arcade video game formation. So, well, first, fuck them, and second, I like this formation. For new players, dumb players, lazy players, and all those shitty players like me, this formation works. So you get where is here? Like 4-3-3, 4-3-2-1. What the fuck I'm using? Where is my formation? No. Oh, I think I just moved it. It's 4-3-3. It's just that when you choose the formation, then you can do stuff like changing a little bit of the player's position. I think maybe I can't remember where. Maybe here. Well, I can't actually remember, but I think you can move it a little bit upwards. I did that for sure. But either way, you can use the 4-3-3 normal. All right, so that's the formation. And now, okay, this is my main team. In here you have all common players. These two are improved versions of players, but these are no special players nor legendary players. It's just a little bit better. So it doesn't change that much if you get the normal Bellingham. I was using normal Bellingham and winning games, so normal Bellingham goes well. And this why you just you don't need this guy. It's also very nice to have in your team trademark players. For example, Salah cheap, Haaland cheap, Bellingham cheap, but Valverde. Okay, nobody uses actually Valverde. It's not a, everybody's not using Valverde. So it's a nice player to have in the team. Chiesa, it's another nice player. I'm actually using Chiesa because I prefer to have an Italian, and I'm already using two Liverpool guys because my best left player forward is Nunez. Here is Darwin Nunez. But it's also Liverpool, so I have Liverpool. Yes, it's annoying. It's just like too many players from Liverpool and Bayern Munich and too many English players. All right, so this is one of my favorite players. This Tierney, Kudus, and Pau Torres, like very nice players to have on your team, and they are like kind of weird. Not everybody's using these guys. So these are options. I'm gonna show you something. For example, so Salah, after the points, Salah has 23 levels. You get 91 speed, 88 stamina, which is amazing, kicking power 80, which is not that good, but the wingmen don't need that much kicking power. They need finishing, they need dribbling, they need speed, acceleration. Midfielders and center forwards, I think those need the kicking power. But stamina 88. Well, Haaland is completely broken. He's not balanced because he is the guy who needs just to put the ball in the goal. So his stamina 80, which sucks. Physical contact, it's a lot. Kicking power is just stupid. Speed is just stupid. And finishing, stupid. Offensive awareness, stupid. But passes are shit. Aggression and defense is shit. Balance is shit. So in this case, I make an exception just because this guy is it's a scoring machine. But again, Chiesa, 85, 1990. Physical contact is not that good, but I like the guy. 87 stamina, kicking power 90, 75 physical contact. It's just too good. Well, Bellingham, you saw Bellingham. It's just a monster. Kudus, physical contact 70. Try to keep physical contact over 70. Aggression over 70. Finishing over 70 for midfielders and forwards. But check this guy. Kicking power 92. For God's sakes, man, that's very good. 84 stamina is not that awesome, but kicking power 92. And now it's more stamina, like 87. Physical contact 70 on the sides, it's not bad. Physical contact 80. Limer is one of the best defenders in the game. Even the normal one, I have a special version of Limer, the giveaway from this holiday. Oh, the scary holiday. Halloween, from Halloween. And then you have 80 stamina. Again, this guy is like Haaland. It has 80 stamina, but central defenders do not get that tired. And he has physical contact 87 and aggression 86, and he's 193 centimeters. So this guy is a beast. So I try to keep my players tall. This guy is 192, physical contact 80, aggression 80. He's not a monster, but he's 192, and he's a lefty. He has a left dominant leg. So I'm going to show you my entire roster, but you should pause the video and check the players to search for them if you care about them, because if you don't, this is going to take too long and forever. So talking about substitutions, these are my 40-something players. I have all these players. I can switch them, but you only can use during your matches players from the main team and from the substitution and from the substitutes. So if you want to use one of the other guys during a match, you have to replace them. So I have my best combination in the main team and the substitutes. So these are my substitutes. What I do in order to be able to make substitutions fast, quickly during a match, is just having from forwards to defenders. But I start with my goalie. So I have my goalie, and then I have replacement for Haaland, replacement for Salah, replacement for Chiesa, replacement for Bellingham, and this is like a joker. I can use this guy for many things. I think I'm gonna switch them for the guy I'm gonna show you next, because I'm gonna train a guy so you see how to train the character. So replacement from Valverde, for Valverde, replacement for Kudus. This is like left players, right players, super fast. Replacement for Limer, replacement for Tierney, replacement for Pau Torres, replacement for Van Dijk. Now, what I do is from the midfield to the forwards, I put left players on the right side. That's because when you cut to the goal, left players are going to have easier time shooting with the left leg and effect. So that's kind of important. But even in the case of Kudus, he's a lefty. As you can see there, it says dominant leg, and it has the little white foot on the left side. So he's a lefty, but he's not a left side player. He's a right side player. That's probably because he likes to shoot to goal, and it's easier from a guy shooting with the left leg to kick the ball curving to the to the right. So Kudus is left, Salah is left, Bellingham, it doesn't matter. Bellingham is right, but here you can put a lefty. It doesn't matter. But Valverde, he's right, but he's coming from the left side. So now he's gonna cut to the goal with advantage, kicking with the right leg. So that's what I do. When you switch to defense, I go back to left for lefties and right for, I don't know, righties. Righties. I don't think like right wingers is the right term, right? Like I will be saying something different to what I want to say. So okay, let's say lefties and righties. So Tierney is a lefty, and he's a very very good player, like really good numbers. But this is a special player, so don't think about this guy. And Pau Torres is lefty, and then you have right and right. And substitution are just the same. Like this guy is like left, right, right, left, and but here we start the midfield again. So this guy is gonna be right. This guy is gonna be left. All right. So that's the idea. And then, okay. So these are my substitutions. Very good players. All these blue ones are just normal players. So you can build an entire team with excellent players. You should distribute your points in order to have 90 level players. My only 4-star player is McTominay, and he's level 88. And I just keep this guy because he has stamina 88, physical contact 90, jump 76, heading 80, aggression 90, and he has even 60 on finishing. This guy is a bloody monster. So keep it in mind. McTominay is kind of cheap, and he's a monster. So these are my substitutes, and I'm gonna show you. This is the list of reserve players. A lot of normal cheap players like Rafael Leao, Varela is not that good, Alexander Arnold is good, Zinchenko is a monster. This guy is fantastic. He has very interesting numbers, passing, dribbling, aggression. The only thing is physical contact is not that good. So I just put him away for a little while. But for example, Casemiro. Casemiro to use on the midfield instead of McTominay. Well, this guy, 92 stamina, physical contact 85, kicking power 90, finishing 60, aggressions 90. You're gonna ask me why are you using this guy and not why are you not using this guy instead of McTominay? Well, I don't know. McTominay is taller and has 90 physical contact. So I really want that 90 physical contact. I really like it. And okay, Garnacho, for example. Check these numbers for forwards. These are cheap players. But this one has 80 stamina, so he lost his position. But 97 speed. Just check that out. And this guy, 95 speed, balance 90, physical contact 70. Why I'm not using this guy? Well, because he has stamina 81. I hate stamina 81, and I hate kicking power 80. Now, okay, this is a special player, but Alejandro Valde and Koundé from Barcelona are great players, cheap players. All right, so with all that said, check that out. These are impressive numbers. Stamina 92, physical contact 80, Kicking power 88, 1990, aggression 75, finishing 80. This is a monster. I'm still using Chiesa, who has not that much physical contact, but you should pick Darwin Núñez. Alright, so the last thing I'm gonna show you is the building your player. So once you play a lot of games, you paid for the match pass and all that shit, you're gonna have your experience points. So I'm gonna hire a dude. I already checked for a dude I like, which is going to be our buddy, Argentinian buddy, De Paul. So position, I can't remember which one, so I'm gonna go for all those AM, RM, MM. That's what I need is M. And now, best ones are De Bruyne, Rodri, Kimmich. You see, I have this one. I have like the best of these motherfuckers. Even this one, haha. I hate these ones. Okay, the problem with these ones, well, problem is physical contact 62. I don't like that. Aggression 63. I don't care shit about the rest. His stamina is just superb, but no. That's a no for me. I mean, why buying this guy when you can buy Valverde, who has physical contact 71 and just stamina 79 with kicking power 82? No. Valverde is just much better. So I have also Odegaard. For example, this guy, I don't understand these numbers. This guy should be avoided at all costs, and he's 230,000. Stamina 68. This guy just dies 5 minutes after the beginning. This guy just died. And he has aggression 60. Shit. Okay, this guy. I like this guy. Check that out. 78. Physical contact is not that bad. Kicking power is excellent. Speed and acceleration, okay. Aggression is 69. And dribbling 77. And he is 180 centimeters, which is okay. But I can use this guy as a midfielder who can also play a wingman, like replacing Chiesa or Salah. So I'm really interested in this guy. You have your animation for, when you buy a new player, you can skip it, and we're gonna skip it. Okay, so now we have the poll. You bought your player, you go to my team. Now I have 47 players, and here he is. Level 1 of 28 levels. If you play the game with the guy not trained, you're gonna win experience, so you can train your players. But after level 7, 8, something, you're gonna have to play like 60 games. I don't know, just a bunch of games, too many games to raise player stats. So it's better to win those match pass experiences, and you press square, level training, and here you have your bonus, those points you won. So I try to divide that shit, maybe 6 of these. That's too much, so it's like 4. And then, no, maybe not even 4. Like there. These are 10,000 experience. This is 4,000 experience. Maybe 7 of these. Or 5, 6, and, well, 2 of these. That's perfect. So there you go. You have your completely trained player. This is not that easy for a starting player, but if you play a lot and you get all those giveaways, sooner than later you're gonna have, after training an entire team, you're gonna have a lot of points. So there you go. you have your trained player. I have now 54 points to train the pole, who starts at level 81. Let's see what we're gonna do following the preferences I told you. So I need to build a midfielder who can play a little bit as a forward. All right, so you press square, player progression, and now, so check that out. Check this out. If you have, for example, finishing 67, if you give him 1 point, you take 1 point out of those 54. But every time you get close to 9, you start wasting too many points. So this is 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and now it's 2 points each point. So now it's gonna be 49. Oh, okay. Until 4 it's 1. Now it's gonna be 48. Yeah. So now it's 2, 2, 2, 2. Now it's 3, right? Yeah. After 8 is 3 points. So the more you raise your stats, just one stat, the less you're going to be able to raise other stats. And that might give the player a lot of level depending on his position. But I don't care about that. You don't need to go beyond level 90 or level 88. I really like 90. I think it's dirty to have McTominay with just 4 stars and level 88, but I don't know, I really like the guy, so fuck it. Alright, so I don't need that. I think I'm gonna do this, so he has finishing 70, but we're gonna wait because we need our main points. So he has stamina 78. As a general rule, I give every player 10 points of stamina. So that's it. He has now stamina 88, speed 83, kicking power 87, and that's a lot. That's a really, really good lot. This guy is going to stay like this, I think. Now, he has 3 extra levels. It's level 84 now. But this guy is kind of more a defender than a forward, so defense is going to, for sure, is going to raise his stats a lot. Physical contact, I would like to give him 6. So he reaches 70, so there you go, another level, that's 6. Now defending, this guy is gonna need at least 6, I think, maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's keep it that way. And dexterity, this is my speed, I really want this. I have 5, with that I have, oh, if we put 8, we have offensive awareness 78, and we have acceleration and speed at the same level. I really like that, and you reach balance 80, that's very good. So we have physical contact 70, balance 80. For an all-around player, that's very good. So now we need to see what can we do with these points so he reaches 90. Let's see. Finishing 70, I would like to have that. No level. Passing, that gives me another level. And dribbling, 3 points. It's gonna have ball control 80, and that's very good. And there you go to 90. Maybe we can improve this. Maybe if I give more stamina to the guy, I can get better results. But this is it's like properly measured. Heading 60, jumping 64. This guy sucks at doing that. That's kind of not good. But kicking power 87 and 80 and 70. This is a very good build. If I take, okay, so these numbers are kind of good for a midfielder, but if I take these numbers and I put them to physical contact, maybe I can get better results. This I shouldn't touch because it's gonna take 3 points every time. And these ones, yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get something really good out of these numbers. Okay, I like this thing. So this guy, it is supposed to replace Kimmich. So you press triangle, use points. Right now you shouldn't fuck up your choices because reset player progression that allows you to reuse all your points. It was for free and like 5 days ago, and now it costs money. And you know, if the player is more expensive, well, this shit is gonna be more expensive. So this is a really bad idea. So don't fuck up your choices. So that's the way you train your player. And there is also skill training. Sometimes they give skill points, and you can add special abilities to this place, like 5 special abilities. I don't have anyone. I don't have any of those special items now. But for example, Chiesa. No. You see, he has like the bicycle shot and one touch pass. Bellingham got a bunch of them too. De Bruyne, I think De Bruyne has also a few. Yeah, there you go, like weird shit. And yeah. Okay, so now you know my players, you know the way I set the stats, you know the position, the strategy for my team. So I don't think I'm forgetting about anything. Well, the thing is, if you have questions, you want something else explained except gameplay. I don't use that many special skills because I don't use the analog stick. I use the cross-like command, and it's harder to make funny dribbles. So that you should just learn during training. I think that shit distracts you from properly developed strategic game. You should watch a lot of the map, and you should do a lot of passes. And with organized passing and checking for spaces on the map, you're gonna have a better experience than trying to do bicycle shots and trick moves and shit. But whatever, you can learn those and just use them. Last thing is if you go to authentic team, create a match room and play online. Okay, no, there is no league. There is no league for these authentic teams, and there is now an event. I didn't remember that. What is the price? I mean, oh, I knew this was here, but I never played it. Oh, I already played it. Ah, fuck it. Ha! Okay. I don't even know what you can get from playing this. Ah, you see, you can get 10,000 GP. That's nothing. I'm not gonna waste my time for just 10,000 GP. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna show then is in your dream team, you go to special these events, not the football league. The football league is harder, and you have matches against the AI. You can get, well, for example, if you I won this one already, but okay, let's say you enter this one, Brazilian tournament or something. You have to make lots of points. In this case, 3,000 points to get the... You see, you get that chance deal. If you play this one, and the trick is, you can set the AI to play by herself, or by itself, yeah. In Argentina, AI it's like feminine, so yeah, that's why I said her. Besides me being a fucking asshole while using English, but yeah. So, the system's telling me this video is too long and it's gonna be over. Alright, so you can set Square, AI controlled, and user controlled, AI controlled. And you put AI control, and you leave the machine playing by herself. Oh, by itself, damn it. And yeah, you can get those 3,000 points while you take a shower or while you have lunch. And then you have a chance deal, and a chance deal means you get a free player, and as a general rule it's going to be a kind of good player. So that's another way of building a team, like a pre-team with power to win games, and then you start switching and selling the players to get what you want, to personalize your team and shit. Yeah. So yeah, that's the kind of price you can get. And for example, I'm playing this thing, and in this thing you can get ability points. Ah, fuck, this one gives you, no, there you go, this one gives also, I think, players, but this one gives you skill training program. You get one, sometimes you get two, and with those you add skills to the players. That's a very strong addition. Alright dudes, this was a very long video, and next time I'm gonna play a game with my original team. Probably I'm gonna try that last match of during to go to the third league, and if I lose I'm gonna be able to show you a bunch of matches during the league number 4 and or the fourth league. And yeah, it's gonna be difficult because that's my limit. I As a general rule I play on the 5th and 4th league. Alright people, I hope you enjoy this shit. I hope it's useful for someone. And again, if you have doubts or you need something for me to specify or whatever, send it to the message section, and I see you next time.